with, looking at the way the AFC is shaping up right now, and the teams at the top, the Ravens, Chargers, Bills, you have losses against them, you have the Titans are in that picture too. Does this game have a bigger importance and more magnitude, considering the way the season's gone to this point?
I think every week's extremely important. Obviously, we haven't won those games early in the season, but you treat each week like its own thing. And the Titans are obviously a really good football team. I think everybody knows that. We've had some history with them playing against them, and they've beat us, and we've beat them. So we know that they're going to come in and battle. And so we're excited for the challenge of getting to play them at their home stadium, playing against a really good football team.
Patrick, in the second half, for lack of better terms, you finally seem to find yourself again in what we're used to seeing. Upon your film study, what do you think maybe made the difference there?
Yeah, I think as an offensive, but especially me, just stopped hurting myself. Just kind of stayed within the reads, stayed true to the reads, and then when it broke down, got out of the pocket and tried to make some plays happen. But just pretty much just staying true to who I am and not trying to do too much, and kind of relied on the other guys to make plays, and they did.
Patrick, last time you guys were in Tennessee, obviously at the end of the game didn't go well. It was the last game you lost that year in 2019. Could you sense maybe what led to sort of the turnaround after that game?
We kind of like this year. We kind of had our backs against the wall. We kind of had to start winning games at that point, I believe. It was kind of close division race. We wanted to win the AFC West first off, and similar situation now. We're going in there knowing that it's a tight race, the whole AFC, not just the AFC West, and so we're playing. The Titans are coming off a big win and have played great this season, so it'll be a great challenge for us.
I feel like with what you guys have been through, that backs against the wall feeling leads to your guys' best.
Yeah, I think it's just we get the best out of each other every single day at practice. You have to go in with that mindset of we have to get better and better. Obviously we want to win every single week. We want to win every single day, but you have to get better and better in order to be where you want to be at the end of the season. And we're going to play another great football team early in the schedule, so I'm excited for the guys to see what we've become as the season's gone on.
You made Come On Man, you saw that, right?
I didn't see it, no, but I figured it'd be there.
You did, you called it. Hey, you saw Tyron get upset there toward the end of the first half in Washington. Have you come across many guys with his brand of passion?
No. It's special, but that's what makes him so great. I think he said it after the game, but I love that. It really brings the best out of everybody to see that passion. I think you saw that with Tyreek in the second half for us. He came in, and you have that energy. It's infectious on the whole team. And we know Tyron loves football. He's not mad because he's blaming someone. He's mad because he wants everyone to be great, and I think that gets the best out of everybody.
Has he kind of let loose like that before?
I would say a little in similar ways. He loves his game. He loves being a part of this team. He knows how to get the best out of every single person on this team, offense and defensively. I'm excited. When you see that Tyron, usually good things happen for us.
So you like seeing that when he?
Yeah. There's obviously a time and a place for it, but when you see that the energy that he has. He's trying to get the best out of everybody. He holds himself as much accountable as anyone else. And so if he feels like he's up to par, he's going to step his game up, and he's going to expect everybody else to do the same. That's why he's one of the best leaders I've ever been around, because he expects that every single play.
Why do you feel like you guys have been the best in the league so far on third down? What do you think has sort of been the difference maker in you guys converting at such a high level?
Yeah, I think it's just executing the game plan. I think the coaches do a great job of telling us what to expect on third downs. And I think guys, at the end of the day, guys get open. I threw a couple short passes the other day, like with Jarrett McKinnon, and he freaking breaks 5 tackles to get a first down. Guys get vertical. They know where the sticks are. And I think having good first and second down as well and keeping us in those third and short situations helps out that a lot as well.
Does it get sometimes physically or even mentally draining, knowing since I guess the AFC Championship game that you all lost, that you've been the team to beat, so to speak, in the AFC West, where you know that each and every week that you're going to get your team's best, and you all have to make sure that you're up for the challenge each and every week?
I don't think so. I wouldn't want it any other way. You want to be the guys that everybody's going for, because you're going to get the best shot from everybody, and that's going to make you great in the end. And so I think the guys understand that. We know that we're going to get a great game every single week, and we have to come prepared to battle every single week, and that makes us better in the end.
When you saw the game, because I know you're a fan of football, Monday night, obviously last time you all faced off against the Titans, Henry rushed for 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. Monday night, 143, 3 touchdowns. What type of challenge do you think he presents for this defense?
Yeah, I think he presents a challenge for everybody. I mean, he's one of the best running backs to me of all time. I mean, the way he's able to run the football to get 20, 30, whatever 40 carries it is, and he comes back the next week and he seems like he's just as fresh as the week before. He's a special talent who works his tail off to be who he is, and so we understand it's going to be a great challenge for any defense to stop him, but we're going to try to do the best we can at limit him as much as possible.
Patrick, in the film room of the interception that you drew, do you watch that play? Do you already know that, hey, I already know what went wrong on this play?
Yeah, I mean, all you can pretty much do is laugh about it. I mean, there's no excuse you're going to make. There's no rhyme or reason of why it happened. You just kind of have to just move on to the next play. And I think that's what I did on the football field as well, is just, you can't go back and dwell on it. I mean, it happened. It'll be shown for a long time, but you kind of have to just kind of move on to the next play, and at least I'll be able to say we won the football game after that.
So not too dwell on it, but did you actually watch that play in the film room? Does that actually come up?
Oh yeah, I watched it. Everybody started laughing. I mean, that's pretty much all you could, including myself.
To that point, I know it's kind of similar to the Baltimore thing. I know I asked you after the game, I think it was third down, and this was third down when you threw the interception. Do you think, I guess, it's sometimes it's better just take the sack versus, or at least try to take the sack versus throwing the football and having the interception that take place?
Yeah, especially in that situation. I mean, end of the half, all we were saying before the drive was get points. I mean, obviously we want to score touchdowns, but we need to get points. We could have tied the football game. We have one of the best kickers in the league. He would have easily been in range. So just being smart and knowing that, taking the points and not trying to press, get the touchdown, and then move on to the next half.
With everything that has gone on this season, when you do rewatch the film, or maybe even notice it on Sunday, but for a guy that's been a veteran like Mike Rimmers to come in and just what did you see in the game, and what made him sort of effective when you rewatched everything?
Yeah, I mean, you see he battles. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing is he's played a lot of different spots for us, but for other teams as well, and been in a lot of big games. So he knows what it takes. He knows how to get in there and battle, help bring those young guys along as well, and be kind of a leader on that side of the line for us. So, I mean, it's definitely a guy that I'm glad we have on our team, and that we have that depth that he can just step right in and play really good football.
Patrick, you had the third down on Sunday where you hit Trav with the shovel pass when you were going one way and hit him the other way. I know you guys practice the scramble drills, but how do you explain that chemistry that you guys have where he knows that he needs to be ready for that?
Yeah, I think he knows just to get to the open space, and I think that's what he was doing there. They actually were kind of running a little double coverage type thing on top, over the top of him, so he stopped and then broke back out and broke back in. And I was running to the left, and I didn't think I had enough time to get my arm all the way around, so I just put it out there. And usually when it's in his area, he brings it in, and he got it and got a big first down for us.
Patrick, Andy described the feeling at halftime the other day as maybe as sort of a enough is enough feeling. And was that something you felt? And if so, how did that look in the room, and how did it take form?
Yeah, I mean, I think you felt that just from the locker room. There was nothing really said. I mean, it was really just, hey, we gotta play. I mean, if we lost that game, we were gonna be in really bad shape, and we're still not where we want to be at right now. But we gotta just keep every single day getting better and better, and making the most out of it. And hopefully, the win-loss record will kind of handle itself at the end of the season.
And with that, what reason do you have to feel like that really is a reset? I mean, do you have some hope that really kind of set things straight, or how do you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you call it a reset. I think you just have to build upon it. You build on it. We're still nowhere near where we want to be at. I mean, we still have a long ways to go. It's cutting the turnovers down, executing better as an offense, and finding ways to score touchdowns. And when they're not there, take field goals. And so it's something that we have to continue to get better at, and we have a long ways to go. But it was definitely a great start to finish that half like that, and hopefully carry that momentum into this week.
Patrick, week in and week out, with all the successes you've had, it seems like your game is always placed under a microscope, right? Like everyone and everything is always being compared to you. What is like your in-season coping mechanism that you use to just like block everything out?
I mean, it doesn't really bother me that much. I mean, as long as you're winning football games, all that other stuff doesn't matter, good or bad. And so I just kind of have that mindset of I'm going to do my routine, stay within my routine, focus on winning football games, and after that, the rest kind of handles itself.